Dun 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 dun. Hey everybody, how you doing? This is True Powers Mine, and this is TPIM. That's our live, the People's Show. Today we have a very special guest, DRS1, aka Dr. Short, is on the line with us. We're going to talk about a whole host of things that are affecting not only the nation, but you too, my friend. Doctor, you still there?
Oh, yes.
Yes. You know, there's a lot of talk. There's a lot of talk about the impeachment process and all this. So, do you want to just chime in on that? Either or.
Just a little. It's real simple. Did you see on the news that Hunter Biden earned $156 million in the Ukraine?
Wow. Yeah, I did catch part of that story.
156. What is he doing over there?
I'm sure.
You want to tell me Trump did something, and he didn't give $400 million, but this dude took home $156 million just for his pocket. Something's not right here. You mean the father went to get the head prosecutor fired in Ukraine, and then his son pockets $156 million. What's going on over there? What did Hunter Biden do to make $156 million? This man is a known troubled drug addict and deadbeat dad who screwed his own sister-in-law and moved in with his sister-in-law, his brother's widow.
Man.
While he's messing with other people, and it's all very interesting. And the reason I'm going there is, you know, the more they talk this impeachment, the more this drags. And the more that they hold off sending the articles over, as soon as all the things come out, what were the Bidens doing? How does he get $156 million out of the Ukraine when his dad's vice president, unless something really went down? And if that's what he got, what did the other people get?
You know,
let's remind people something. My memory isn't all that good, but it's good. There's a woman by the name of Susan Newman who worked for the State Department or NATO or something, one of the two. They pushed a coup under Obama. They destroyed the legitimate elected government of Ukraine and put in someone else that they wanted. And they worked with the group of Nazis and with Israel, and they got rid of that government. They started a civil war there, and they murdered people, and there were cases where they were sticking swords in the bellies of pregnant women and setting them up and so forth. All of this happened on Obama's watch, and you have a lot of, all you need to do is go to your Google and Google Ukraine and human trafficking. You will find that the Ukrainian women are whored out all over the planet as sex slaves. This exploded after the government of Ukraine changed. So whatever happened with Biden and Obama and Susan Newman and Susan Rice and Hillary Clinton and others, a lot of very dirty mafia, arms smuggling, you name it, filth in the Ukraine on Obama's watch that most folks can't pay attention to because he's black. It's interesting. Black folk were blind to Obama's criminality as we were to each other's lesser faults. We get along real good as a people.
Oh, well, that's absolutely
I was watching a video the other day on YouTube of a white gentleman who is being accepted. He's transracial. He had gotten his skin darkened, and he's getting a red, black, and green flag, and he got welcomed to the barbecue as basically transracial. And it made me sick to my guts. Not that he got welcome. That's angry black people who make other people jump through all kinds of hoops to be black, to please chicken shit black people, right?
Right.
And then a white guy, for the hell of it, his new zoo review safari and putting on being black as some kind of hobby or science project, and he gets deceived and wrong. I mean, black folks are disgusting. This that you and I, Patrick, or you sound too country, or I sound too educated, or you sound white, and yet actual white person could come in and say, I just want to be black, and they get deceived. Because deep down inside, black folk want to be white. Amati, they hate their own guts. And by the way, that's why impeachment is so important to black people. It's that white people who they want to be friends to, and they want to be patted on the behind and belong.
Right.
They can all engage in the Trump derangement syndrome. And they have something in common that talks to white people at work. They let them know, I'm okay, I just like Trump too. Sort of like the dog that brings the pheasant back to the master when they go hunting.
Just a tool.
It's disgusting. Look, I'm certain Trump has done a lot of wrong. Whether that's a great fortune, that's a great crime. However, Hillary Clinton's emails have all been found. All this stuff's coming out. You mean y'all didn't know? I mean, the FBI refused to do the law. All of this, should I say white supremacists, judicial nullification for the last 4 years. Now this stuff is coming out. The involvement that Obama wished Comey well, and they knew the stuff wasn't done right and so forth. And criminals on all sides. That's just like nut sacks. They all got a strand of hair on them some way they can't see them. So please, Trump isn't going to get impeached. And just say his impeachment will not impede him from being in office, and he's likely to win again. I don't see anybody that is going to beat Trump. Like I said, Rocket Man, Elizabeth Warren, Elton John impersonator looking broad. Nah, she's wrong. It's like, no.
When we're looking at this impeachment thing, and we put it in context because we're still in a state of emergency right now as we speak. It has never been rescinded. The possibility, if the impeachment were to go through, do you think there could be some violence we see in this country?
Well, it's not going to happen. We don't have anything. And you see, there's the NDAA. You see, the president's really not using his power. They can talk to a bunch of people that messages of Adam shit. They could be locked up for Trump decided they kept calling them. I'm not president. He called me a dictator one time. And they could continue to call me. And I just, I'm tired of being called. I want to be what they say I am. And just rather goofy folks stuff the same way Obama did to Christians over their not supporting LGBTQ or mass abortion. They went after all the not-for-profits. Trump could do the same thing. They haven't really done it. They haven't been dictatorial.
Okay, so basically,
maybe they'd be better off if dictatorial.
I know.
By the way, hold on. Let me make this say this differently. I don't want to be a dictatorship. I don't want to see any more constriction, restriction, and government's rights. But they're lucky that he doesn't act like they keep selling wolf tickets, because had he done that, that's the emergency powers would have moved. Then Abraham Lincoln and just put the Nancy on the ass in jail.
Dr. Short, let me try calling you back on the other phone line because this is extremely low. We can barely hear you on this on my cell phone here. I'll call you right back.
Hold on 1 second. no, I don't think that's. Yeah, I have my volume all the way up. All the way up.
All right, hold on. Because if I call you back on the computer, I should be able to boost up the sound more through my speakers here. Hold on, let's try it. Let's just see. Oh, hold on.
Oh, but you call.
Yeah, hold on. I'll try it one more time.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. I'm not. Okay, now. Are you there, doctor?
Hold on a second.
Yeah, I got you on the. Okay, that's a lot better. Or no, it was on there. Hold on. Are you? Yeah. Well. Oh. Hold on. Let me call him back. Yeah.
You have reached the voicemail box.
Hold on.
You have reached the voice.
Hold on. I'm sorry, guys. I just want the sound quality. It's not legible. I just want the sound quality to be on point. So that's why. Hold on. That's why I want to make sure. That's why I want to make sure I get it the best I can.
Okay.
Oh, well, hold on. Let me try to call you back on the computer phone because it kept going to your voicemail. I just want to let you know I'm going to be calling you. It's going to be a 636 number.
Okay.
All right, here it goes.
Mm-hmm.
All right, gotcha. That's a lot better, a lot stronger. So we're basically talking about the impeach earlier. Some of the chatters were saying that the audio was really choppy. It was unlegible. So hold on 1 second. All right. Now we're basically talking about the ramification of Trump being impeached, and hopefully everyone got the overall gist. Most, there probably would be a little bit of violence here or there, but more than likely, the impeachment process won't even see him actually get impeached.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then we were talking, and then you was talking about the transracial gentleman, I believe, and how odd it is how like a Rachel DeNozan type or whoever can be accepted and have a seat at the table, whereas other black folks have to jump through hoops and all this.
And still not get at the table for based on their ability and talent. We are more like white people than white people are, and have the nerve to dislike white people for being who they want to be, and we're not being who we say we want to be.
Right, but now, do you think that's just because of the condition?
No,
the
some
leadership.
of it's choice. Everything isn't conditioning. I'm talking to you because I want to, even if I've been conditioned not to talk to you.
Yeah, well, that is true. That is true. And that goes back to there being an actual economic benefit to being the Sambo on the plantation. There's an economic benefit to busting up other black folks and tearing us down because of the fact that the system that's in place rewards that behavior. Is that correct? Or So hold on, let me jump over here real quick. Now I just pulled up for the TV viewers a picture of Imus. He was a guy. He was a radio guy that made a very inappropriate comment towards, I believe they were black female basketball players or something to that effect. He called them nappy head hoes. Well, he's dead now. But all the wealth that he's generated gets carried on. Doctor, you still there? Hopefully we didn't lose him. Can you hear me, doctor?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, hold on. Now, you and Judge Joe Brown. You and Judge Joe Brown have been tearing up the talk circuit with your discussions. With Denise Jones or Denise Valerie Jones. But can you kind of add to that a little bit? Hold on one second. Everything's all jargly. I'm sorry, folks. Having all kinds of technical problems tonight. I don't understand why. Everything was working just fine, and now it's all chopping up. It's all laggy. I'm just at a loss. I'm at a loss for words here. The line's open, Brother David. I mean, well, not actually. Hold on. I'll tell you what. Let me try to call. I can call the doctor back on the cell phone, and then I will open up the call-in lines for everyone else. We'll try to do it like that because hold on. Then I open up the call-in lines. All right. Sorry about that, doctor. I'm just trying to maneuver this thing in such a way to try to get the mass effect here. I'm going to open up the call-in lines. If you have a question for the doctor, please call in. Area code 636-209-5044. 636-209-5044. And the call-in lines are actually open, I believe. Yes. All right. Now, I got you back on the cell phone, doctor. Hopefully, the sound quality fixed itself. Sometimes it does. Sometimes it doesn't. But I think we're going to have a caller. I'm not for sure. I'll tell you one thing. In persona. Well, Brother David, this isn't Judge Joe. This is Brother DRS1. I don't know. Hold on. There we go. I'll try to put this on this. And then I can put that there. There we go. So hopefully we will have a caller. Yeah, the call-in lines are open, Brother David. You can call in. In fact, you know what? Hold on. Don't worry about it. I'll just call you. so we can make sure everything tunes out. Pick up the phone, brother David. Pick up the phone.
Hello. Please leave a message.
I'm having too much fun now. Doctor, you still there on the line?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We had a chatter wanting to call in, ask some questions. I don't know if he is or not, but we're still free to go. Could you talk about the candidate, Reba? How's the campaign going?
It's real simple. Reba Hawkins, RebaHawkins.org, or she's a phenomenal person that's running for the 7th Congressional District of Maryland. She's running against Democrats and conservatives alike. She needs your support. She needs donations. She needs people popping up. She's a real good person. And she needs support. If you know people in the Baltimore, D.C. area, they need to back her. You can back a person by sending a web to people, showing them what you have. She's got a good idea about reparative justice for Black people. No one else has such a platform. Running for Congress on the basis of tangibles and reparative justice. Other candidates need to do that. People who are basically saying when they get in, they're not going to forget the people and the communities that they came from.
Right.
It's a commendable thing that she's doing.
They're not going to do a Maxine Water, get the vote, and then immediately get a new zip code to live in.
Yeah, and a zip-on wig.
It's like knee press on nails, press on wig. Once again, though, is it because the system rewards people who engages behaviors like that? Sort of like, if I can use the analogy of Star Wars, you had the representative Jar Jar Binks, apparently a Caribbean-sounding space alien who is an imbecile. He is elected to the senatorship, and when the real senator was like hiding out from being assassinated, they throw him in there to basically give the chancellor all the power to become an emperor. It's like, do we not see that these people, if they turn their backs on their own true constituency, will ultimately sell out the whole nations for a handful of beans?
Well, I can't disagree with you on that. I just want to say to you, there are 33 people running for Congress in Maryland right now for the 7th Congressional District. The first election they have is February 4th, and then they have 2 elections, the general election for the special election and the regular primary for the regular election, both on April 28th, 2020. And Reba's a good person, an activist, a community person, a businesswoman, and she wants to take a stand against lead poisoning and joblessness and human trafficking and failing schools and the lack of investment in infrastructure. And she's also concerned that people are doing stuff to help people who just got to the country, but they're not doing it for people who've been in need for centuries who built this country. There's something wrong with that. I think you would agree.
Yes, something's very wrong with that.
Mm.
But that's the whole system that we're in. It's like we're against a mountain of people. There's not just one Maxine. It's not just one Ben Carlson. There's a whole mountain of these folks that are very, let's just say, not really fighting on your behalf. They'll act as if they are. They'll pick up the mantle during campaign time, but when it's time to actually implement some sort of strategy or some sort of plan, they're oddly silent, if not voting directly against our common interests. Once again, you said a word, tangible. There's nobody out there really offering any tangible. Even when we talk about reparations, it's only a piecemeal talk because most of our political leaders aren't on board with actually pushing that through. No, you had illegal aliens up here in Kansas City that can go on strike and get some things done. They're not even citizens. But here, U.S. citizens can't even call on our duly elected men and women to carry the banner of reparations to ensure our economic viability for generations to come. I find that criminal.
Right. But it is what's happening, brother. This is what's happening, and this is being done every single solitary day. We're being sold out, and it's done. It's deliberate, by the way. But Judgment Day is here. There's a little Revenge of the Nerds looking white wig wearing black sister or black brother, at least after hours, named Underwood. Should have been Is No Good, but her name is Underwood. And she's from Chicago's Illinois 14th Congressional District. First time a black, at least an appearance person, held that position. And do you know that this macho broad? Mm-hmm. Macho. I've got to be. Okay, anyway, this broad has been pushing the impeachment envelope against Trump. And that black woman is going to lose that seat. A lot of these people that got this seat for the first time in areas, that so-called screwways that went through. Well, those districts, the white folks are going to turn out, and they're going to knock those people out the box. We need to see those people who've been in those positions pushing the stuff that we need. They get in there and they fight for religion, for LGBTQ, and right. They fight for a green new bill. It says that there are too many things that need to kill more black people so the world will be okay. It's amazing. And no complaint method. No human trafficking bills where black women are disproportionately sold into slavery, black girls, boys. And 80 or more percent of the pimps are white men. No real punishment. What about that girl up in Wisconsin, who kills her white pimp? And they want to give her a life sentence. When he was raping her when she was underage. All these nappy-headed, broad, feminist, coon congressperson. Yes, I'm using abusive language. And I'm not Don Imus. Where are those gangs? It's a black girl who's been raped, been violated, enslaved by a white man, no less. And she's all by herself. And see why I'm angry black feminists, why, maybe they should be some of the missing black women in the country. And let the ones that are on our side come home, or let them be found. I am saying stuff to make folks mad. Yeah, I really resent these folks. They never do anything that we need. They never are on black women's side. Never.
And that's because the system rewards them for being, they are. Oh, hold on. Here's a caller. Hold on. Hey, caller, welcome to the show.
Hey, it's Dave.
Yes.
How many seconds, on the callback?
Oh, you're fine. You got a question for Dr. Short?
No, I just have something really to say to you.
Oh, no. Okay, go for it.
Hey, Pat, I know you're going through some shit. And mentally and all. Stop that year of the Lord shit. It's the year of the Creator. It's the age of Aquarius. The information is out. And man, you ain't in the same boat. We're on the same ship, per se.
Yes. I agree.
That's all I ask of you, man.
Yeah,
anything, anybody else, or the rest of the bullshit, just be a witness. I'll get you a cheap hotel right around my town. I just need for one of my witnesses, as in maybe a mufti, in propria persona. Oh, that's it. I'm sorry. I do have a question for my good Dr. Short.
okay, go ahead. Hit it.
Good Dr. Short, do you know anything of Latin law with pronunciation?
Hold on. Something happened. Hold on 1 second. Okay, getting back on.
No worries. The correct pronunciation is in propria persona sui juris, all rights reserved, and no worries. Even Judge Judy said on one of her shows, go to YouTube or Google, say The Moor and Judge Judy. And no worries, listen, trust me. Hollywood is Holly weird. Charlie Murphy, Big
You
John
have reached the
Witherspoon,
voicemail
peace
box
be
of
upon them.
202.
What?
No, I don't need the number. Cut it off, Pat.
No.
Like I say, Pat, we've been blown already. We are the greatest of the melanin. 666 is carbon, which equals melanin, which equals the God particle, as they call it. Don't worry, Pat. Just keep listening.
Well,
Fuck CERN, fuck HARP, except for the HARP card. You know, when we get 50 or so, your young ass. And Pat, you country, and I love country. Let's go fishing. Let's go to the bayou. All that shit.
Brother David.
Now, Pat, quit tripping. It's our show now, and like I told you, Pat, I did nothing with the communications. I had to wait. Now, wait. Oh, I'm sorry, Pat. Now, Pat, I'm about to get mad now on the strength of your good show. TPIM Senior Live, right?
TPIM.
God damn it, one man. One bristle. I won't even shit on there, but one bristle. Hit the landline cell phone. It ain't no phone. They done fucked up my CPUs. My mouse pointers and shit is fucked up. And Sano know what I'm going through. That's why I'm not really talking to you. But I am, Pat. You're a good guy.
Thank
and
you,
Sano, tell Pat, stop that bullshit. Pat, stop posting that homo shit. We ain't fucking with it. If it ain't hub like that, we ain't even talking like that. We don't really want them in unless... Oh, wait. I got it.
What's that?
Shit, yes. C-SPAN 3, Big Pat.
C-SPAN 3.
400th anniversary of the African migration. Then you look at, I think it's called Ansala. I am Buffalo, New York. Moore. MSTA, that's Moorish Science Temple of America, if you want to call that, of course, Incorporated. I got an excellent building that's been abandoned for so goddamn long, and I need these funds. I can't go to my nearest spot to any muftis and things like that because they too goddamn far. They done fucked up my license in the whole nine. You don't need the registration. You don't need the rest of the bullshit because the slave ship type shit, Indians, niggas, same thing. The landmass was once a whole. As you get it? As in the Atlantic was once a river. There's trade, there's commerce. Stop the boundaries, stop the bullshit. Just say say Morocco, Mauritania, Libya, Egypt, Sudan, Ethiopia, all that shit, and Mongolia. And that's what they really telling y'all not about. Genghis Khan is what they say, nigga. And not a sand nigger, or an American nigger, or a black African. What's the rest of you colors?
Yes.
The rest. What's the rest of yous they call yous? Not free black.
Oh, Freeman.
I'm sorry, Pat. After this, I'm yelling too goddamn much, and I still don't give a fuck because they can't stop me, man. Listen to Pimp C. I'm free. Gather around and say no, ain't no stopping me. I salute you veterans too, Big Pat. Now hold up. Why Short ain't back? Where's Joycey Joe? In propria persona, sui juris, and it's in Black's Law Dictionary. Ooh, and the third edition is the best for all of y'all young old asses, because the third edition came out before anything. Supreme Court ain't shit. It's all de facto, broke since 1933. What the fuck else y'all need? Oh, how about this one? It's some new Pan-African American type shit with Noble Drew Ali in Havana, Cuba, 1928. I would say the year before his murder. It's on, pimp. And guess what? I'm not that kind of guy that has all the knowledge to tell you about the Treaty of Verona, what year, this and that, you know. But I'm on my good Bobby Hemmett type shit. It's on. Pimping. It's only knowledge, pimping. And after that, Pat, put me on another 30 seconds more on the delay so my folks can hear all around the goddamn world, because it's flat and it's dome. And if you look up, you would see your eye on your right side being the Horn of Africa, looking over the dome, the firmament over the firmament. When Adam and Eve made fucking sons, so the sons fucked the mama. Come on, Pat, quit playing. It's all allegory. Been taught, been said, grown man, we chillin'. Are you ready?
We are ready. We are ready. It's time, Brother David. It's time for truth and liberation to rise out of the ashes of oppression.
Pat, I'm Al Maroc, the North Gate. Look up the flag of Sardinia. Look at, and last thing, Pat, I'm sorry, because I'm on my, see the cell phone landline. I caught it. That motherfucking Pope in the Vatican, him and all his crew, even though they might be fucking them little boys and all this shit is bringing forth and all that, the rest of them ain't brought it out yet, and I don't give a fuck about a president unless it's John Hanson, the Moor. But the Vatican Pope, he prays to the Black Madonna. And the rest of the idiots too, from your Heil Hitlers, your swastika signs is mine, the pyramids is mine. They got your brains all fucked up. Please read the terrorpapers.pdf, and that's a 1996 type joint. Pat, I'm so fucking pissed, and I'm ready, but I got to go to the land of the crab apple tree. Oh shit, I'm already there. It's called Cheek, Towagga, New York. De facto judges, I'm coming. Get your fares and fares up. Bye, Naga.
Well, peace, brother. Let's try to get Dr. Short back on the line, Yao, and we'll just take it from here. Now, it is relatively late back where he's at. Well, I will just try to, I'll try him a little later. There is something I do want to share with you guys. You know, as you all know, I am a bit of a YouTuber. I guess it's safe to say. Improperous persona for oneself, acting on one's own behalf, generally used to identify a person who is acting as her own attorney in a lawsuit. Well, we need some improper persona because we need some reparation. Yeah, I'm not even playing, man. Without that, by 2030, 0% of the nation wealth will collectively have. Economic viability will not be achieved. And you're more than likely will end up taking a train ride. Hold on 1 second. Let's go to history here. Hold on. I know they've been giving me all kinds of stuff to research. Hold on 1 second.
Artisans work on exceptional pieces in yellow, pink, and white gold.
Alors là, Frédéric est en train de travailler sur une des 5 pièces qui sont annoncées.
Wait, I have gold bars of about 100,000 euros.
In his case, the famous gold bars. These Swiss gold bars are so highly esteemed because they are the purest in the world.
Here are two 1 kilo bars. They are worth around 30,000 euros. This is 4 nines, and this is 99.99% gold, which is the highest purity. Switzerland is the biggest producer in the world of these type of gold bars. Switzerland refines.
Gold is a safe investment. Over 15 years, its price has risen sixfold, a windfall for Egan's customers.
Even when the gold price went down last year, the buying was bigger than ever.
Do your customers are concerned about the question of traceability?
No.
No, they don't.
Never. The customers never. We haven't had a single customer or ever asked where the gold came.
In Switzerland, no one asks questions about the gold's origin, and those who dare to do so take a big risk.
That's what I want you guys to hear. If you want to unload some gold, all you have to do is send it to Switzerland. They'll melt it down. It becomes virgin gold again. That's why it's a hustle. That's why it's a game. I also bring this up to you guys. I know a lot of preppers out there. You guys want to use gold as a backup currency. I'm telling you, when the real deal hits, you don't got to worry about flipping a couple of dollars to get goods. It's going to be barter time for those of you who actually survive. It's going to be pillage and plunder time. Now you can keep on believing, your gold safe, but I'm telling you, just like they did in World War II, all gold transaction is documented. So if you think the government don't know that you're hoarding all that gold, you're sadly mistaken, friend. They will come and they will confiscate it. They will take you out to get your gold. Because at the end of the day, the country, the government you're rolling with values itself more than its citizens. It's all about the nation and the leadership. It's not about the citizenry. Until we change people's minds to that, until we see and show and demonstrate to everyone, since it's in everyone's sincere best interest that Black folks get reparation in the form of tangible money and goods, not education or jobs, for purposes of economic viability and repairing the damage and the humiliation done to the group, then this place is going to burn, and rightfully so. Because after that, if you're not talking about the repair and reconciliation process, then all you're talking about is a damn change of hat. I'm not trying to bow down to this fool or the next fool or any other fool. I want my liberty, and I want my independence, and I want my pursuit of happiness. Just as you should want the same for yourself. Now, if we can work together on that end, then we can see liberation. Also, I have been in the fields lately searching for Hub 001. I'm hoping before next June, I can go out there to the land with the video camera. I was about to say videotape, but the camera, and show you guys the lay of the land. This will be the first hub. Hopefully many, many more to come. I also want to give a special shout out to all my dear friends in Germany and Sweden, all my dear friends in South America, Brazil, Argentina, the listeners over in Hong Kong, Taiwan, and some of you guys who are going around the Great Wall of China as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you for watching. My dear friends in France, my dear friends in Greece, and also in the UK. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. And not least, but, obviously all my friends from across the United States thank you as well. The show is you are the quite literally the spirit of the show, the backbone, the flesh, the skin, the muscle of this broadcast. It's you guys. And I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you. This has been an incredibly tough year for me, but we're wrapping it up. We're doing the best we can. I'm having some sort of basically cyber attack against me yet again. I understand. I had a video that I prepared that I was going to release tonight, but lo and behold, it was corrupted on my hard drive. I had to isolate that whole file and delete it. It is what it is. But that's not going to stop me. And hopefully it will not stop you. And hopefully because of the content of the show, you have done your own research and you find that what we talk about the show is not just hearsay or conjecture. That's actually based upon facts and reality. So you know that I'm not trying to be sensationalized when I say that there is a plan to delete you all from reality. So that you understand that I'm not joking when I say that there are biological weapons grade laboratories around the world that are basically working in concert. You think, oh no, that's just the German or Russians, or that's just the Americans, or that's just the French. No, the actual scientists running the show, they are all linked together. They share scientific information on the regular. We have a portion of humanity who hates us. Period. They hate us. They hate you, Brother Shannon. They hate you, Brother Al. They hate you, Brother David. They hate you, Sister Sandra. They hate you, Q-Face. They hate you, LaToya. They hate you, they hate you, they hate you. Because that's their sickness. Now that's, I know the live studio audience, you know, it is what it is. Let's just keep it rolling.
Jean Ziegler, member of the UN Council of Human Rights, explains why to us.
Most name brand bars and body washes.
Oh gosh. I mean, it's really important that okay. The only reason why I'm bringing up this deal with Switzerland and the gold, I've been bringing up this economic thing because I've been trying to drive it home subtly. But I'm fearful that time is running out and the spirits put it on me. Listen, you put two and two together, kiddos. We have basically shell accounts in offshore regions of the old British Empire. We're talking about the Cayman Islands. We're talking about Hong Kong. We're talking about other little ports around the world. You mix the money laundering assets with the capability to actually steal gold and send it to Switzerland, and it becomes brand new. That's why gold and silver and platinum is just a game. It's all just a damn game to get us to finally acquiesce and accept a cashless society. That's what this thing's all about. You pull out those dollars in your pocket and you look, it doesn't say redeemable in gold no more. Legal tender. It's a promissory note. And if you guys don't know, I'm going to tell you, there is no gold in the United States any longer. It's been carted off, spirited away. Some of it during warfare, but some of it's doing just straight up sneaky thieving stuff. Now, I don't know if this is true or not, but I've been told personally by multiple people, there is no gold down there in Fort Knox. There's no more gold down there. That's what I've been told. Now, do I want to believe that? No. I want to believe our government is not lying to us. I want to believe that we still have our gold bullion reserve down there in Fort Knox, Kentucky. I really do want to believe that. I want to believe that we also went to the moon. I want to believe that, you know, they didn't purposefully give those men syphilis just to see how horrendous of a death it is. They didn't purposely put gas canisters in front of exit doors at Period Igo in St. Louis housing projects just to see the effects. You know, I don't want to believe that they actually put chemicals in water, such as barium or aluminum or fluoride or other additives that actually cause nerve and brain damage. But alas, if you don't research this for yourself, everything I said does not, and I repeat this once again, everything I just said does not have to be validated by your belief or your acceptance. It is simply because it is. Now, either we can keep on down this road of stupidity and blunder, or we can make a stand that the coming year will be the year we unite, will be the year we work together. It will be the year the hub comes to existence. So once again, it does not have to be validated by anybody, for it is real. That being said, my friends, sorry for, the show was kind of, touch and go, a lot of communication problems. Thank you all for bearing with me. The listeners, the chatters, you guys are awesome. By far the best damn chat this side of glory. I want to once again say thank you from the bottom of my heart for all the kind letters, for all the information, for everything that you guys have done. You guys have made the show a success by any measure. And I just want to say thank you. This concludes TPIM SR Live for today. Today's date, December 27, 2019, the year of our Lord. As always, brothers and sisters, I ask you to live your life of integrity without hate, envy, or greed. As always, brothers and sisters, please, 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 let's try to be kinder to one another. Peace and power. Unity and victory. Dignity and respect. Liberation. I'm out.